You are welcome to another session of The Influencers. The Influencers is a program that inspires, a program that motivates, a program that encourages, a program that is meant to bring out the best in us, to potential development, and at the same time help to make impacts in our generation. Every Saturday, I'm here on Facebook Live, where I share inspirational messages. I share messages that will help to encourage, as I said, inspire, motivate people to be able to be an impact in their generation. As the name implies, the impact, in the influencer, how can we really be of influence? How can we be of positive influence in our generation? I've been in a series. Our messages have been in a series. I started the first time on talking of who an influencer is. And I said an influencer is making positive influences, the choice to impact our generation positively or negatively by our action, inaction, our actions and our inaction. The choice to make positive impacts to others by your choice, by your action or inactions, by your behaviors. That is influence, what influence is. And being an influencer is somebody who decided to impact others positively. I also made mention of, I said being an influencer is a plus to our generation. Being an influencer is one of the best things that one can ever make. I said there are many things in being an influence, the qualities of an influencer. I talked on some qualities of an influencer. But before then, I said the choice to impact others positively by your words, your actions, and your inaction is what I call positiveness. And I said true leaders are influencers because others follow them because of their impacts. Then I also said to be a point of attraction. Influence is to be a point of attraction. Then I went down to explain that if you are, whatever you are in life, whether you are a pastor, whether you are a coach, your ability to reach people and grow them depend on the influence you have with them. Then I went further to explain that there are 4 levels of influence. There are 4 levels of influence. We have the modeling level, you have the motivation level, you have the mentoring level, and you have the multiplying level. I explained in one of those videos, you can watch them, that the first level of influence is what we call the modeling. That is when people see you as a model. When your life just, they can be watching you anywhere, but your life is just a point of influence to them. They see that, this person, I like this person. Maybe they can read your books, they can see you on the television and decide to say, oh, this person, they can see you from afar. It's a distance way of influencing people. Then I also said that apart from that level, there's also another level of influence called the motivating level. This one is a bit closer now because maybe through your books, they are drawing closer to you by you influencing them, motivating them by words. By your words, you can motivate them by words of encouragement and all that. Then I also said there's another level again, which is the mentoring level. And a few weeks back, we talked more on mentoring, how you can become a mentor. Well, I've explained that in one of the videos, and I would really want you to watch that video where I talked on how you can be a mentor, becoming a mentor. But before then, we also looked at qualities of an influencer. We said if an influencer must be a person of integrity. If you want to influence others, the integrity is not determined by your circumstances. Integrity is not determined by the situation. Integrity is not based on credentials. All those are some of the issues I look at. It's not to be confused with reputation. Integrity is not to be confused. Reputation is what you are supposed to be, while integrity is what you are. So I've explained all this in other videos earlier. I will encourage you to get one of those videos. Then I said some of the benefits of integrity. What are the benefits of being a person of integrity? Because one major benefit of integrity is trust. One major benefit, people trust you. How to become a person of yourself. You commit yourself to honesty, then to be reliable. Decide not to sell your integrity for anything. Attend to any little details of your life. Do your responsibility without anyone coercing you to do it. Then one of the Saturdays again, we look at having faith in others. If you want to be a mentor to them, you want to be a positive influence to them, then you must learn how to have faith in others. I said that the more we develop faith in others, the more we are able to gain their trust and influence them positively. The more you develop faith in others, the more you are able to gain their trust, and the more you are able to influence them positively. Why do we need to build faith in others? I make mention of this specifically in one of those videos. I say most people do not have people who have faith in them. Most people do not even have faith in themselves. Many people do not have confidence. They lose confidence. So if you must influence them, then you must first of all have faith in them, build confidence in them. You must first of all, you need to build faith in them, build confidence in them. Most people have difficulty in believing in themselves. So you cannot really say you want to be a positive influence to them when you cannot first of all believe in their ability. You cannot build faith in them. Let them know that they can succeed on their own. Now, I said difficulties hardly defeat people, but lack of faith in themselves does. One of my mentors, John Maxwell, said that you may succeed if no one else believes in you, but you cannot succeed if you don't believe in yourself. So the first thing is to build faith in others. I also said most people don't have someone who has faith in them. Most people don't believe in themselves. Most people don't have someone who have faith in them. Then I said most people can tell when someone has faith in them. All these are what I've already explained before. And most people will do anything to live up to your faith in them. I've mentioned this before. Then I looked at delegation is also another way. Learn to give people responsibility. I've explained this earlier before. Then last week I looked at the people connection. The people connection is what we looked at last week. And we said connection is a very important of mentoring. One great secret of success is people connection, human connection. And I went further to explain that if you want to be great, then you must learn to connect with great people. In every phase of life, there are men who have attained where we want to attain. There are men who have attained what we have already and what we are inspiring to attain. I said, in the business world, you need to connect with government people, you need to connect with your customers, you need to connect with your partners in the same business. No man is an island of his own. Then you move faster and gracefully. I said you move faster and gracefully. You move faster and gracefully when you connect to people. You move faster and gracefully when you connect to people. When you connect to people. I said step for connecting with people. I said don't take people for granted. If you really want to connect with people, then learn how to believe in them. It's the same thing. Learn to value people. Value those ahead of you. Value those that are in your level. Value those below you. Those that you are superior to. Value them. Value what they carry. Because the truth is that we don't have God did not deposit everything that you need to succeed in you alone. That is why even as a child, from your childhood, people impart in your life. Who we are today is a sum total of what we got from other people around us. From the childhood, the values you got from your parents, from your school teachers, your professors in school, your mentors, your superior officers in your workplace. All these people help to mold who we are today. And so you must learn how to value people even when you climb to that top in life. When you climb to the top in life, you must learn how to value people. Value people is a very, very important important thing we need to learn if we must climb up in life, if we must go up in the ladder of success. Now, I said we should possess a make a difference mentality. Believe you can make a difference. Initiate movement toward them. Look for common ground. Now, all these are what I explained last week. Today, I want to look at another thing: building successful relationship. Today, I just did a brief, a fast recap of some of the things we've been mentioning. Today, I want to look at building. No, last week we looked at we looked at people connection. If you really want to be a person of influence, then learn how to connect with people. Now, today, I want to look at building successful relationship. Building successful relationship. Now, if you want to, I'm just taking a step further from the people connection. People connection is also about people. Now today I want to say building successfully. Life is an echo. What you send out comes back to you. What you sow is what you reap. Life is like an echo. Now, I read a story from one of my mentors, Ziegler. He told a story of a woman whose his child was angry with her, and the child started shouting in the house, say, "Mommy, I hate you, Mommy, I hate you. Mommy, I hate you, Mommy, I hate you." And the child ran out of the house, went to an open space, and started shouting, "I hate you, I hate you, I hate you." And the child discovered that another little child voice was coming back to him, saying, "I hate you." Anytime the child say, "I hate you," he will hear the echo of a little child saying, "I hate you" back. Now the child ran home and said, "Mommy, there's a little boy that is telling me I hate you in the feed." He said, "There's a little boy telling me that I hate you." And the mother now said, "Go back again." So when you go back, shout at the little boy and tell the little boy that I love you. The boy ran back and started shouting, saying, "I love you, I love you." Immediately he said, "I love you." The little boy's voice was coming back to him saying, "I love you." This is life. What you give out is what you receive. It was an echo, but the boy did not know that it's just an echo of what he says. Anything you say, it comes back to you. What you give out is what you... It's a law, it's a natural law, it's a spiritual law, it's a law that is set up. The Bible said in Galatians chapter 6, verse 7, it said, "Do not be deceived, God is no more. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he reap." If you sow good relationship will come back to you. If you sow good things will come back to you. I just use this as an illustration to explain to us that life is an echo. Life is an echo. What you see in others exists in you. What you don't want others to do to you, you don't do it to others when you are in a relationship. Now, the relationship I'm going to talk here, I'm not really specific about your male-female relationship alone. I'm talking on lasting relationship that will help you to make impact in other people's life, and will also build your life. Now, I said the best way to reap the most reward in all areas of life is to look for the good in every person and in every situation. So some people are good at looking for faults. Some superior officers are good at looking for faults from their subordinates. Some people, they are just good in looking for fault. They don't see good in people. One way of building successful relationship is you need to learn how to see good in people. See good in people around you. Learn how to see the good part of them. Because nobody is 100%. Even there is a saying that says, even in the word nonsense, there is a sense in it. Remove the non, you see sense there. So there is no person that is 100 that is useless. I want us to understand that if you must build a successful relationship, the major step that we need to look at, that you need to take into consideration, is that there is good in everybody that you see. Recognize the good in people and appreciate them for it. Do not only see the bad in them. This will help to build your confidence and make them to do better. This will help to build their confidence. Now, when you see good, recognize the good in them. They did something. I heard another story of a man who, the owner of a business, manufacturing company, who invited somebody. They invited one of his friends, and he just did 3 minutes walk around every section of his business. Went to the accounting department, introduced his friend to introduce the friend to the accountant, and say, "My friend, see, this is the accountant. He's one of the greatest accountants I've ever seen. This man makes sure that everything works in this company." He said, "Please, can you meet my friend?" And the accountant shook hands with him and said, "Very good. Thank you for a great work." Went to the audit department. The same thing. He did not that they don't have flaws. He said after he went around every department of the organization, it not up to 5 minutes, and it's true. He said, the way the friend looked at this man and said, this is you don't know the importance of encouraging people. That little act he did, spur all of this. Reward is not just all about money. Compensation is not all about money. Sometimes move around your business place, encourage them, tell them that you can see what they are doing, and they can do better. Not anytime you just see any fault they make, you scatter the whole place, you fire some boss. The only language in them is fire. Have you encouraged? Have you built them? Have you trained them, build their confidence? Do you take time to encourage them? Do you just go around and say, good guys, I see what you are doing. Keep it up. You look at their books and say, did this, and the same thing applies to children also. When you, only thing you do is just to bull at your children, it's just to shout at them, and you don't see any, even when they are doing something. I know, even when they are doing something wrong, I know. Most times children can be very funny. But do you, from the little age, if you learn how to encourage and build confidence in that child, you don't know the lengths that child can go in life. Children that are always, that their parents always shout at, they always do all sort of shouting, beating. Those children, they grew up not to have self-confidence. They grew up to lack the ability. They don't see themselves as being able to do certain things. Now, what am I talking about? It is impossible to influence someone else for the good that they are doing and give them a boost without you yourself getting a benefit. How do you feel when you tell somebody that you are doing well? You feel okay also. It is impossible to tell somebody that is doing well and you yourself, you are not even happy. As friends, even in relationship, then how some partners, while they are still in their courtship period, the only thing they see in the other one is just only the bad that they do, the wrong that each other do. Why do you do this? Why do you do this? Why in the relationship? Why not spend time? Encourage your wife. She spends all the time cooking, taking care of the children, doing everything, even though some will say, well, it's not our responsibility. It's not about it. Even if somebody does something for you, tell the person thank you. Let's learn how to encourage people. Let's learn how to see the good in people. And we're never, not just only seeing it. There are two things. One thing is to see the good in others. The other thing is to voice it out. Voice it out. It can build that person's confidence. Tell the person that you recognize the good that he's doing. Tell your partner, and that is one of the reasons why most relationships fail. The man is not able to even see the good that the woman is doing. I remember certain times in my relationship, I would just wake up from there. I will go to work, come back. When I come back, I remember one or two times. Then my wife would tell me, so you didn't see the way I arranged the house today? I say, oh, sorry, honey. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. Say, thank you. Not that I don't say, she wants me to tell her, what you are, the house is different. I arranged the whole place where I spent my time in doing this. All I just need for you to enter inside and say, thank you for doing this. That is a morale booster. It's a morale booster. And now I've learned it too. Not that I don't remember most times, but sometimes I may just forget. I just walk into the house, I'm hungry, want to eat, want to take my bath. But she will draw my attention and say, don't you see that there's a difference in the house since you came in? I say, yes, there's a difference. People want you to encourage them.